Let's talk about Pumping Iron 2, because this is an amazing documentary. I think it's just as important and completely fun and entertaining in a totally different way from the first movie, and criminally not available anywhere.
The fact that Butler really didn't have that much of a career, and obviously it seems like he was scrambling. You know, he was a man who had to hustle for every fucking movie he got to make, and what you might see of him and the narrativizing that, you know, a lot of people will frown upon in their documentaries and leering eye in these things, but wow, there's something here. These are two really interesting and pretty remarkable pieces of pop culture documentation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have that candid approach that the first movie has. It's just here's some ripped dudes. So it kind of cuts in and out. It cuts, kind of travels along an arm or a leg. It kind of cuts between the different women, and it's sort of you realize, intentionally or not, it's adopting this kind of erotic film language. And I think, this is part of what I think makes this film so fascinating. It's a film about femininity and completely the construction of femininity. The fact that femininity isn't real. It's not a thing at all. It's something humans invented. And all the rules, of what it is and what it isn't, which ultimately becomes challenged.
First Pumping Iron, George Butler's behind the scenes pulling all the fucking strings, and he centers the film on Arnold and Lou Ferrigno and all this. And then, so for this one, I don't just want to pick my characters from the top of the heap. The entire Las Vegas competition that they compete in was constructed specifically for this movie. The background and the history and the story behind the movie. You can see them trying to put the pieces into place, and the problem is the pieces don't fit.
It's not giving him the narrative that he really wants, other than just being kind of quietly sad with.
I mean, could you imagine a woman and behaving like Arnold Schwarzenegger? They wouldn't work. A woman couldn't do that. They'd be a complete pariah.